So everyone has this person in their life who is unable to stop saying anything or is very opinionated, which is a good thing. But opinionated or expressing themselves just to suppress other, or he has that personality who goes on giving advice or guidance free of cost to everyone, or go on correcting everyone for their others for their mistake, and is always wants to be the loudest person in the room, or always want to be the person who has to say everything in the room. So this kind of person is like, of course, annoying to us, but uh, but this kind of person is like, when you go on correcting them, or you giving them feedback or advice or something, they will react with very different things. Like they'll get very hurt from our comment or our advice, or take it very personally, or may comment retorically to your advice, or say something hurtful to you in return. So what I want to tell you, that everyone has this person in their life who cannot listen but always want to say something. This is the sign of emotional immaturity. I want to say that there is this person who is unable to listen is the sign that that person is emotionally insecure, or though that person thinks that he is highly intelligent or is very brave or courageous, but that is not the thing. They are not as intelligent or as confident as the person who can listen and stay silent in the situation which demands silence. So to get to everyone has this person, and when this person reacts, he does not take our feedback or what we tell them in a does not reflect on the things we tell them. They'll react to it. They'll feel they cannot handle well the critical feedback they can get, or say something hurtful in return. So that thing, it is very different to label them. We can say that that person is narcissist or egoistic. He has egoistic personality because he's all know it all kind of person who knows everything and want to say everything. Or you can say he's emotional immature, or you can say that he's he has a defensive personality because he cannot dwell well with feedback or critical feedback, or cannot does not know how to react when the situations is reversed. So you can say this, but labeling is very different thing, and how to handle this person is very different thing. So what I want to tell you is that what you would do in these situations, when it is mild or you can handle it, then that's okay to set boundaries. When it is impairing your emotional stuff, or that person is very closely related to you, then I would suggest that set boundaries. Stop giving them stage or time to suppress you, or if it is getting very emotional on you, or it is in some way impairing your emotional or your mental health, then distancing is the option. Or what you can do is, in general way, what you can do is just know this person, what kind of person is this. With 2 or 3 communications or conversations or interactions, you'll get to know this person, that okay, this person has this kind of personality, and what you need to do in this with this dealing with this person is that stop giving them stage or time to suppress others and dominate himself. Or what you can do is that you go on giving him neutral answers, that very short and crisp answer. Okay, so that does not escalate the matter. Do not go on competing with their ego, because that is going to end very badly. And if you really are hurtful and you want to say something, just say that I hear your point, but I see it differently. So, and just finish the conversation, because maybe that person will feel hurt from this sentence also, that I see it differently, and try to correct you. So, what I want to tell you is that this person who thinks he is very intelligent, very confident, very brave, but in turn he is emotionally insecure, so that he needs to get louder in every room. While in return, a person who listens is the more intellectually and emotionally mature person in every room.